It's your favorite stay-at-home girly. Oh no, can't be. Stay-at-home mama. I do identify as a mama. Oh, kimbelembele tu mingi. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith. I am a stay-at-home mom and I have two wonderful babies. And yeah, and I don't know if the lighting is nice today. It's a bit gloomy and it's cold and it looks like it's gonna rain. So yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today's video is about 10 things they don't tell you about being a stay-at-home mama. Here are the 10 things people don't tell you about being a stay-at-home mom. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you because I don't want you to be as surprised as I was when I became a stay-at-home mom. So number 1, na nimeziandika tu juu najua nitasahau, but number 1, it is a full-time job. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but it is a full-time job. And some of the points here might sound similar or come close to the other video of things you need to know about being a stay-at-home mom. It's all in the same thing, but these are the things people don't tell you. But I will tell you, it's a full-time job, girl. Better buckle up because it is a full-time job. Yeah, and pretty much that is well defined by itself. It means you're gonna be working throughout, no rest, no breaks. Nini hata kazi inakuanga na scheduled lunch. So here, this one never ends. Once the moment you give birth to that bouncing baby girl, bouncing baby boy, your motherhood journey has started and it never stops. You never stop being a mother. And yeah, it has so many joyous moments and not so joyous moments, but you're gonna hack it because you know what? You've got this. And so number 2 is you feel isolated. You feel lonely. You feel like everybody is moving on. You feel like everybody is advancing in their lives, in their careers, especially if you were working and you stopped working. You feel like everybody else an advance and a panda, but where you feel stagnant, you feel like you're not moving. But you know, the good thing is, again, you've got this and you made this decision and you better see it through. If you still wish to go back to work, well and good. If not, still well and good. You're gonna hack it, and what else can I say? You're gonna hack it. And the third thing is people don't appreciate you. You won't hear the thank you. And then people get used to having you around because you're always around. So people know, you know, when you're always there and people don't get a chance to miss you. But the thank you from your babies are going to be a lot. But yeah, basically that's it. You will feel not so much appreciated. And number 4, you are oftenly going to be the go-to parent. So if you're the mom, you're going to be called first. You are going to be called first all the time. You're going to be here, mom, mom, mom. You'll never hear dad, 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 mom, 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 all the time. The number of times nimeitwa mom, ningekuwa nafanya zile squats, zile push-ups, ningekuwa fit. I think I've been called today only, like not less than 50 times. So you're going to be the go-to parent. You're going to find your kids are coming to you more and more often because, you know, you're always there with them. So if they are sick, if they are having problems, they are going to come to you first. And that's, for me, is a good thing. Is it exhausting? Yes. Is it exhausting that I have to settle every tiny argument all the time? Yes. But you know what? I'm just being a mom. I'm just being there for my baby. And yeah, the fifth thing is, I think the hardest is losing your identity. Yeah. Being a stay-at-home mom, you might lose your identity. You might also, this does come with motherhood by itself, either or whether you are a stay-at-home mom or not. Losing your identity comes with motherhood. Like the moment you give birth, you struggle to go back. You can't necessarily go back to who you were before the baby, and you have to figure out how to be this new other person on top of, you know, bringing up or taking care of a newborn and your family unit and everything else that comes with motherhood. So yeah, you will lose your identity, but you will gain a new identity that is a mama. But you can keep on adding to your title. That's a good thing about life. You keep on adding to your title. You don't have to be only a mama. You can be anything else that you want to be. And the sixth thing is the financial bit. The bringing in the money is, as we all know, you're not working, darling. So you're gonna depend on your spouse. You're gonna be not independent, and it's a tough choice to make. It is a tough choice to make, especially if you were initially making your own money. It's hard, difficult, excruciatingly difficult to ask for money, but with time you get used to it. And also, if you made this decision with your partner already knows you do not have any source of income, so he or she has to set up what access for you to access the finances. Not necessarily when you don't necessarily have to ask all the time. And yeah, so financially inakuanga ngumu, and I think anything that touches on finance and bringing the money and working and being able to support yourself is always difficult. But have a good relationship with your partner. Have a good talk about this. Don't just rush into it. Communicate with each other. And if you feel like they're being unfair, tell them. If you feel like they're not supporting you the way you want to be supported, tell them. Please do say how you want to be supported. And I know it's hard for moms to say, please find words, find ways to say it, and speak up, because if you don't, no one will do it for you. And number 7, you're not gonna get me times. Hi, you have to schedule them. You have to schedule the me times. You have to sit down and be like, you know what, at this time, from maybe this hour to this hour, I'm gonna be by myself. I'm gonna do a skincare routine. I'm gonna go do a hobby. I'm gonna go swimming. I'm gonna go out with friends. You have to make your me time. It will not come unless you make it. And on that point is now where you get to ask your partner to watch the kids, or maybe if they're not working, or you have your siblings, or you have your family, you have to create your me time, because otherwise you will not have it. And me time is very important. You need to go out and decompress. You need to go out and speak with other adults, other moms, other fathers, other friends, anyone. You need to go out and have a good time. Yeah, create your own me time on your own terms. Number 8 is your relationships are going to strain. Relationships, they need cultivating. You need to call that friend. That friend needs to call you too. You need to have a date night with your partner. You need to, recreate date night, because you just can't, up and go like when you didn't have kids. You need to, who is gonna babysit the kids, or are they gonna stay with their grandmother, or are they at their grandmother's? You need to work a schedule around that. And I find it's very easy saa zingine to send them to their grandparents if you have. And yeah, you can have your me time, your alone time with you and your partner in your house. And yeah, it is nice if you have the support, and I thank God I do. And yeah, so cultivate and nurture your relationships, and call that friend and ask them how they're doing, go to lunch, create activities around, with your friends. Yeah. And number 9 is, you're not just a mom. I think this need to be in a t-shirt. You are not just a mom. You are so much more. Yeah, and I know it actually feels like you're just a mom, but going back to the point of losing your identity, you need to sit down and figure out what you are now, and you need to figure out what you will do outside being a mom, because as much as being a mom is a full-time job, and is a full-time engaging job, you need to be able to find a way to decompress. You need to be able to do things you were doing before you became a mom, so that you don't get depression and whatnot. So you need to be able also to be in a good headspace. And I find if you go if you create the me time, if you go outside and get to breath of fresh air, it's very relaxing. You come back refreshed and ready to do this again. So, and finally, number 10, I don't know if I said, number 10 is it is a mentor. What is a mentor? What? Oh my Lord, nimeandika tu mentor. I think my thought process hapo ilisema itaendelea, but it is mentally involving. That is all I can say. It is mentally involving, because that point of mentally involving, I was to say what I forgot. Child. Anyway, I think what I meant to say is, in as much as tunaonanga kama being a stay-at-home mom is all about the physical things, like the kulea watoto and bringing kids up and building a home, and it is also as much work mentally as it is physically. So again, you need to be in a proper headspace. Again, speaking from experience. Yeah, this point is, okay, you will feel so guilty, but you will have to deal with it. Yeah, you will feel the guilt, and that comes down with the judgment and not being able to contribute financially. What I'm saying is, you are going to feel guilty, and I need you to be able to sit down with yourself or go seek help and deal with the guilt, because when you deal with it, it's utakuwa less and less more likely to become depressed. And you really do not want to be depressed, because depression is very, very hard. It's very hard to deal with it. It's very hard for your kids and for the people around you, and especially for the tiny humans. They don't know what's wrong with their mom, and you're gonna see it on them. I keep telling people, like, the feelings we feel, you can see them in our kids, especially when they are younger. You will see it. Like, you will see them. You will see your feelings. If you are feeling angry, you will see it on your child. So you need to work on them. You need to seek help. You need to go to therapy. And you need to have a community that supports you. And if you do not have one, please create one. Reach out to people. Reach out to me. I can be your community. Yeah. So yeah, find a community, find a place you belong, a place you don't feel judged. And I hope this will help future mothers. And please subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. And so sorry for rambling on, but thank you for watching, for subscribing, for liking, for sharing. And ask your family and friends to subscribe. It's not only a mom's channel, and it's for everyone. It's entertaining. I think I am funny. Hi. Anyway, that's I think I am funny. So follow me on my social media accounts. And do have a great day. And for the stay-at-home moms out there, it's gonna be okay. You're doing all right. You're gonna be fine. Seek help, find communities, and whatever you're struggling with, there's always somebody to help. There is always someone to help, and there is someone most likely going through the same thing, and they hacked it. And you can do anything, and you've got this. You've got this. Thank you so much for watching, and bye. See you later on my next video, and subscribe.